Okay, so now you are checking your work. So we're going to change the mixed number to an improper fraction. So to do this, I'm going to multiply my denominator times my numerator, my denominator times my whole number. 7 times 4, which equals 28. Then I'm going to add 28 plus my numerator. 28 plus 3 is 31. And I'm going to keep my same denominator, so 31 over 7 is my improper fraction. The next one says change the improper fraction to a mixed number. So I'm going to take my denominator and divide that into my numerator. So 3 into 5. 3 goes into 5 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. So my final answer is now this 1 is my whole number. My 2, my remainder, is going to be my new numerator. And I'm keeping my same denominator, which was 3. So 1 and 2/3. Okay, you should have written down, I will apply the rules for multiplying integers. And we're going to talk about multiplying integers. So now I'm going to turn my page, but this is not in your book. We're going to go over the rules. Okay, so again, this is not in your book, but we are just going to talk about it. So it's asking about 2 times 4. So we know that this means 2 groups of 4. 2 times 4 is just 2 groups of 4. So I can write that 2 groups of 4. So really this looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you count how many circles you have all together, right? All together we have 8, and we know 2 times 4 equals 8. But now I have what is -2 times 4. So that's where these rules are going to come in handy. So these are new rules. These are not the same as the addition rules. So we need to get that out of our head and into our head, the multiplication rules. This is something that needs to be memorized. So here is the multiplication rules. When we have the same sign, our answer is positive. Same sign, answer is positive. Second rule, different signs. Answer is negative. Okay, different, negative. So now looking at this next question, it says what is -2 times 4? I have 2 different signs. So I know my answer is -2 times 4. My answer is going to be negative just by using these rules. So now I can ignore the sign. I have 2 times 4. We just did that up there is 8. So -2 times 4 equals -8. And to show you what this looks like, I drew a number line. So this is -2 groups of 4. So that means on a number line, this -2 groups is telling me which direction to go. So I'm going to go to the left, right? Negative tells me to go to the left, 2 groups of 4. So I'm going to start 0. I'm going to go 2 groups of 4 to the left. There's one group. Now I need another group of 4. And I finish at -8. Right? Here's one group of 4 going to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's another group, because we have 2 of them, going to the left because it's negative. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I finish at -8. Now we're not going to be using the number line. We are just going to jump in and just start memorizing those rules. So remember my multiplication rules. Again, this is not in your book, that's why I'm writing in red. We have same sign equals a positive. Different signs equals a negative. So let's look at this first one. So 2a, let's just call this a, right? We have 2 times negative 3. So I have two different signs. I have a positive 2 and I have a negative 3. So I know my answer because I have different signs. It's going to be negative. So right away I'm just going to put a negative sign. And I'm going to ignore the signs and I'm looking at 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. So my answer is a negative 6. Using those same rules, we're going to do the next one. Negative 3 times negative 3. Do they have the same sign or different signs? They have the same sign because both are negative, right? Two of the same sign, negative and negative. So same sign gives me a positive answer. A positive answer, so I'm going to have a positive. We don't need to put the positive sign, but if we want to, we can. And 3 times 3 is 9. How this one works is if we want to do negative 3 groups of 3, you can